Hey YouTube, welcome back to Getwellchanel, where we are achieving prosperous mental, physical, and spiritual health through a plant-based diet, clean products, exercise, nature, and faith. I want you guys to follow me on my journey this week of all of the plant-based meals that I ate, and feel free to use some of these recipes to start your own journey. Okay, so we're first gonna start off with breakfast. So I knew that I wanted to make some oatmeal, so that's what I did. The rest of the week I just made different variations of oatmeal. So typically I just make the oatmeal, I put some like chia seeds on it and some peanut butter. Another day I did the same thing, but instead of water in my oatmeal, I used half water and half almond milk, and then I put a little piece of a frozen banana in it. I discovered that a little piece of frozen banana in oatmeal just elevates it. And it was like really creamy. I really liked it a lot. It did like stiffen faster, even though it's creamy, so you kind of have to eat it fast to be like at the perfect consistency. But same thing, I added some chia seeds on there and a little bit of peanut butter. And then the last one that I made, I sauteed some apples with cinnamon, and I used a little bit of that vegan butter in the pan. For this one, I sweetened up the oatmeal with maple syrup. Another option that I liked a lot was this chia seed pudding. It's almond milk, chia seeds, and then I topped it with some frozen mango, some frozen berries, and some coconut shreds. Guess I've been bad. Maybe we can get away from here. Good morning. It is day one of my lifestyle challenge. Here's what I have. I have somewhere to be, so I just packed a quick lunch, some romaine, my goddess salad dressing, red onion. These are some strawberries, some oranges, and an apple. So I got some avocados for this week, and I was so excited. I was really craving it, and I wanted to make some guacamole. So we all know how this goes. Put the the avocados in the bowl, and then I had some of this salsa that I get from Smart and Final, and I just added some of the salsa to it instead of taking the time to chop a bunch of vegetables in it. So this is like my quick guacamole. Don't if you're a guacamole expert, don't trash me, but I just do this. I add some seasoning, some cayenne, pepper, salt, and then some lime juice. Mix it up, and I'm like, it's so good. Just a quick, easy meal. Literally takes 3 minutes. I was trying to avoid tortilla chips, so I tried to eat them with these like whole grain crackers. It sucked, so I ended up eating the tortilla chips. What I learned very quickly is that preparation is key. When I had something on hand, it just made my life so much easier. So I'm just meal prepping some quinoa. I'm rinsing it off first. I get this multicolored one from Trader Joe's, and this is 1 cup. You put it in the boiling water. It takes about 15 minutes. I do add some vegetable bouillon to it, just a little bit. And then it should come out fluffy like this. I've been overcooking mine for a while, so I was really happy that I finally made it perfectly this time. And then along with that, I just used some sesame oil, and I sauteed some baby spinach. Now I've been eating spinach in like so many variations this week. It was right there on hand. I kept that big container, and that container lasted me 1 whole week. I added the meal prepped quinoa to it, sauteed it all together, and then this is how it turned out. I would usually eat this for lunch, and then most of the times I'd add mushrooms to it. That was so good. It's funny that I'm sitting here thinking, was it good because I was really, really hungry? Or can you actually make really good vegetables? Normally, as a side, I would have these things and I would still have meat. So all I did was eliminate the meat. So maybe the bulk of the good stuff is the vegetables. Okay, so it is day 5 out here. It's Friday. I started on Monday. It's 1 p.m. I've been up for a couple of hours and I haven't had anything, no water, no food or anything, which I just got sidetracked with stuff. But I'm about to make some juice right now and some breakfast. I'm not sure what that is yet. I kind of want some more spinach. I've been loving spinach. I did call the coumadin clinic today because I am on blood thinners and I've been eating a lot of vitamin K. And they said to just let them know when my diet changes so they can increase or whatever they need to do. So they're gonna monitor it. I did my last blood work the day before the new year, so I'll go back on the 15th. And let's see if this, all these leafy greens will affect my blood. There's a catch with this diet that I'm doing. Like, I can't have too much vitamin K because it thickens my blood and I have really small veins, so that's not good. So I just want to keep it monitored so that I'm okay. I'm about to juice some stuff. Usually what I do is do it separately. So I do the carrots by itself, the celery by itself, and the ginger by itself. And then when I drink it, I'll just mix it up in my blender over there. I like to juice the ginger and then add a little bit of water and make like little ginger shots. And then this is all that comes out of the other end of the juicer. This is great to have for so many different recipes. I put it on top of salmon one day. Other recipes, I made some tea with it. So yeah, don't always throw away your scraps. You can keep those. And then, of course, I had to make some celery juice. I like to drink this first thing in the morning on an empty stomach. People find it to be really salty, but I find it to be really refreshing, especially when it's cold. And these are my finished juices. Celery, carrot, ginger with a little bit of water. And this one is turmeric, apple, and ginger. And then that's some of the leftover ginger. I'm going to use this for cooking. When I was finally done juicing, I just made leftovers from the day before. And this is the final result. Quinoa with mushrooms and some spinach. That's 1 hour past that. It is 3 o'clock. My goodness, I'm hungry. Snack time. I'm saying snack time like I'm a child, but like, I would say around like 9 p.m. I would stay up pretty late. I just got hungry and I was like looking around for snacks. I ate a lot of nuts, a lot of cashews, some dried mango, the just mango that I get from Trader Joe's. And I think that was it. That's all I really have for snacks. If I wanted another snack, I just ate like some more guacamole or I had to just make myself a little side salad. I made a salad with the green goddess dressing. Personally, I didn't care for it too much. I feel like it needs it's like missing an ingredient. I don't know what it is, but I feel like it's missing an ingredient, and I feel like it's a little too much onion in it. If you like avocados, you would love it. And surprise, surprise, my fiance even liked it. He liked it more than me. When I made a salad, he also made a chicken salad. I grilled some chicken for him, and that's what he had. Even got the men out here eating healthy. You see that? That look good. I ain't gonna lie.
What the fuck I be doing?
Look at, I made that chicken perfect, bro. And I ain't never make perfect chicken when I was eating it. Hey. And here I am again with the spinach. I made these masala veggie burgers that I got from Trader Joe's. I didn't care for it too much, but if you like Indian food, you'll really like it. I added some of the tahini dressing on the side. Okay, so real quick, I want to show you guys what I'm making. I made my fiance some shrimp. I'm plant-based, which means that plants are just the basis of my meals, but I'm choosing not to eat any meat or seafood right now because I'm fasting. But this is what I'm making to go with that shrimp for him, and then this is just what I'll eat for myself. is just some cabbage. I tossed it in with some onions. I prefer white or yellow onions for this type of meal, but I only have the red ones, so that's what we're gonna use. I put a little bit of vegetable bouillon, chili flakes. Cause I gotta say for someone good, and you're telling me I shouldn't worry, cause that someone is you. And I love the promises you made, boy, I know you'll keep. Cause no matter what we go through, you tell me that your love runs deep. I made those Cuban style black beans, some quinoa, and then some roasted corn. All of these items I got from Trader Joe's. Surprise, surprise. I just love that they have everything so conveniently. And on this day, I made some cabbage soup. I added some carrots, celery, some bell pepper, onion, and some Mrs. Dash no salt seasoning, some vegetable bouillon, and then a little cayenne. I think I've added cayenne in like everything I made. Just add water depending on how much broth you want, and then just let it simmer. You let it boil, then let it simmer. This is my last meal of the week. Today is Sunday. I decided to have some salmon. That's ginger on top. I probably, depending on how it tastes, I'm just going to scrape it off. But that's a ginger salmon, some quinoa from what I made earlier this week, and some cabbage, which I made yesterday. I made a cabbage soup, but I just took it out the broth and just warmed it up. It's some carrots in there, bell pepper, onion, celery in there. So that's my last meal of the week. So here's a few things that I discovered while on my first week. I need to watch my salt intake. I used a lot of vegetable bouillon this week, and I know that probably wasn't the best choice. So I need to lighten up on my seasoning, the salts. So I do have the Mrs. Dash no salt seasoning, which I still put that on everything too. So I just want to focus on sticking to that. And then also had like a little theme for myself. Like the normal Chanel would just be like, I'll start next week. But what I'm trying to do now is to start immediately, or at the next day at the latest. Not to hold things off and just change right away while I'm on this path. I noticed that after you get to day 3, it's really not that bad. Those first 2 days are like just kind of sad because you want to eat what you normally eat. But after day 3, like, I don't really think too much about it. It's more of a like, hey, I'm doing this, like, and then you're good. My digestive system is working. It's working real nice. The more water I drink, the better I feel. This is how I keep hydrated. When I have this filled up, I do so much better. I usually just use these Crystal Geyser waters. I'm gonna start buying like the big jugs, like that one, the gallon jugs. That way I just go from there. But for now, this is what I have. And I think I've been dehydrated for a good 6 months now. And I think that water that I've been drinking, I put water inside my my hydro flask. Having that on hand and staying hydrated has been really great for me. My skin has been popping. I have makeup on now, but my skin has been great. I feel a lot better, and I noticed that the days that I don't bring out that water bottle and fill it up immediately, that I drink less water that day. Like, having water on hand is key. If you made it to the end of this video, thank you so much for watching. Thanks for following my journey. And if you have any other ideas for me, comment down below. Go follow me at Getwell_Chanel on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and on Pinterest. Thanks, guys. Bye.